Hey guys, Ben here and welcome back to another video on The Flash Season 9. Today we're going to be talking about the series finale and the final scenes that we're going to be having in The Flash. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment and subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future DCTV videos later this year. So we've got the official date of The Flash series finale. Plus, Gustin has wrapped filming on The Flash. It's all done. Everyone is finished. Obviously, there's some behind the scenes editing still to do in terms of those final episodes because they only just recently wrapped. But there is a whole lot that we have to break down in this video. But before we get into this, once again, I want to thank my top tier members of the channel, that being Nathan Bell, Flash Freak, Bradley, Matthew, Jose, and Alwatch. And a big thank you, as always, to all of the other members of the channel for supporting what I do. And if you want to become a member of the channel, just click the join button down below to support the channel and be a part of our wider community. The final thing before we actually get into this, I want to give a big thank you to everyone that has been sending in super thanks. That is a new function similar to super chats on live streams, where in the comments of a video you can do a super thanks. There is the option like underneath the subscribe button and everything. And so a big shout out to Nathan for the super thanks he sent the other day, plus also Michael and Ron Harrington. Big thank you for all the extra support. So for now, let's go ahead and get into today's main topic. So Grant has finished filming on the Flash series finale. I have to say, for me as a huge Flash fan, and I mean this has been a huge part of my life. Obviously you guys know that I do YouTube as a kind of part-time job. For a long time it was like full-time, and so I've been super into this, and my coverage is obviously all about the Arrowverse, all about the Flash. And the Flash for me was the show that kind of kicked it all off. I started watching the Flash, then I got into Arrow, then Supergirl started, and I watched every single episode, and now we're here today still talking about it, so clearly it's made an impression. But before we get into the behind the scenes details about Grant actually leaving the show, and some final footage from the season that has been leaked by some of the crew of the final episodes, it's been confirmed that the series finale for The Flash, which is currently airing on Wednesdays at 8/7 Central, including this coming Wednesday, although we have a 1 week break after that. So the official date is Wednesday, May 24th. TV Line confirmed this. I'll leave the link in the description below to the article. So there you have it. That is the official series finale date for The Flash. That is May 24th at 8/7 Central on the CW. Obviously translate that to wherever you guys are currently situated. Right now when I'm recording this video, it is March 13th, so it's a Monday. And obviously this coming Wednesday we're going to have The Flash episode 6, then we're going to have a break, and then on the 29th of March there is going to be episode 7, that is the Supergirl Dreamer episode. And if you actually look through how many Wednesdays it is until May 24th, the official premiere date of this finale, you can see that that is 15 episodes. It should be within that time. So we can assume we're going to get 2 weeks where we're going to have a break. I don't know when it's going to happen because they haven't confirmed anything like that. But considering they gave us the premiere date and we know that there is 13 episodes in the season, and currently, as of right now, we've aired 5 episodes, and we know we've got a 1 week break coming up very soon before the end of the month. That's just how it's going to go. So we only get like 3 breaks this entire season, and they're like 1 week long breaks, so it's not a big deal. And so yeah, it's coming really fast. We just got back to The Flash and we've had 5 weeks of episodes, which is kind of crazy to think that we've gone through so many already, and we finished one of the final graphic novels of the season already. That of course being the Red Death story arc. But yeah, so remember and write it down, May 24th on a Wednesday, that's going to be the series finale of The Flash season 9. Okay, let's go over to Grant Gustin, because Grant actually posted this very long and very touching statement in regards to him finishing with The Flash. So he said this: "I said goodbye to The Flash and my Flash family on Saturday. Very special day with moments I will cherish for the rest of my life. My family got to see my last shot as The Flash. That's something I could have never imagined nearly 10 years ago when I started this journey. This final shot here is moments before my final setup which was the Flash running. I got a chance to thank the crew who have worked longer hours than anyone can imagine and are the reason we can accomplish 184 episodes of The Flash. More than anything, I'll miss chatting and laughing in between takes and sometimes during takes with so many of them. Regardless of how challenging this journey was at times, I know I laughed every single day at work for the last 9+ years. I made a lot of mistakes and did a lot growing up on this journey. Forever grateful for the opportunity of a lifetime, one I tried to never take for granted, an opportunity that I honestly didn't feel like I deserved at times. Thank you for believing me. Thank you to the cast, old and new, series regulars over the series, and guest stars that popped in and out. Our guest stars are the unsung heroes of this show that really made it special over the years. I made a lot of friends, and I'm sure many of us will be in each other's lives forever. Thank you to the fans who remained passionate about our show through 9 seasons. The show went through a lot of changes, but so many people stuck with us through it all. I look forward to hopefully continuing to meet some of you out there in the world in passing and maybe even at conventions in the future. And thank you to Todd Helbing for taking the reins and guiding us, and to Eric Wallace for getting us across the finish line. Honored to have had the chance to play this iconic character. I gave it absolutely everything I had. That's all for now. And then he puts a Flash symbol and a heart. He couldn't have said anything better. And just look at the replies to this. Melissa Benoist replies, "Big congratulations, bud. You fucking did it." Cole Maines replies, "Huge congratulations." Bitsy Tulloch replies, "9 seasons. Amazing run, Grant. Can't wait to see whatever you do next." Sendil Ramamurthy replied, "Congrats, buddy. I had such a blast working with you, man. Let's do it again soon." Plus, there is so much more. Keenan Lonsdale's commenting. Also, the casting director, David Rappaport, who cast Grant in the first place, who says, "There was never anyone else but you, Grant. Thank you for your hard work, leadership, and for sharing your gift with us all. It's been incredible watching you grow as an actor and as a man over these last few years. Time flies or runs. I'm excited to see where you go next. Sending you love." And one final comment, we have Matt Letcher who says, "Bravo, brother. Honored to have shared a little bit of this experience with you. Thank you so much for going out of your way to make me feel welcome every damn time. Can't wait to see what's next for you. Enjoy the fam and the sun and full weekends." Well, there you have it. So that is everyone's tributes to Grant. Obviously, there is more than that, but there is literally over 1 million likes on Grant's post. But let's break this down bit by bit. Obviously, there's not too much that we can talk about. We're going to talk about that final scene and that final shot of him running. We actually have a look at that, so I'm going to feature that in a minute. So this was posted 5 days ago. We know there was a big rap party up in Vancouver. Everyone was there, obviously, apart from the people that weren't there during the last days of filming. And so during the last couple of shots that they did, you can see the photos that Grant posted along with this post. So on the screen right here, they're in a massive sound stage with a huge green screen in the background, and it's just Grant in his Flash suit, obviously preparing for the shot. His family is there also on the set, and obviously that's very special for him because, as he says in this post, that wasn't something he was expecting. I mean, I don't think any actor goes into a show expecting 9+ seasons or anything like that. So it's really a great achievement that The Flash has gone on so long, and it's going to be great for us fans. We're going to be able to go back, watch 9 seasons of The Flash, plus all the other Arrowverse shows. Supergirl had 6 seasons, Arrow had 8 seasons, and there is many more. So obviously this is very special, and Grant is here in one other photo with his wife and his kid. So yeah, just so great to see this. I'm super happy to see that he's going to be able to move on. He's very happy with what they accomplished on The Flash with 184 episodes. As Grant points out, it's a huge deal, and I think we should celebrate this. It's just so great. Even if we had points in The Flash, even as Grant actually references in this, it went through a lot of changes, and so it had many different showrunners along the way, and there was different tonal shifts and everything like that, different villains, some good, some bad, but at the end of the day, we're fans of the show. We're still watching after 9 seasons, so that is what really counts. And so for me, obviously I'm not going to be nitpicking on this show, but I'm going to be reminiscing about it when we get to that series finale. That is going to be everything for me, and I'm sure it's going to be everything for you to actually see that final episode and see how they round out this amazing show. And so, as he says, he thinks the guest stars are the unsung heroes of the show, and I have to agree, because obviously it wouldn't be anything without villains who are most of the time guest stars. Occasionally they become regulars if they're in for the whole season, like Tom Cavanaugh. But it's very true, like people have complained a lot of times about like villains of the week not being as strong, because obviously there is no time for proper development, being in like 1, maybe maximum 2 episodes. And so they've tried to readjust their formula over the years. Eric Wallace came in, changed everything up with the graphic novel format. Even though I don't necessarily agree with the way that this new format works, I agreed that, you know, at some point in like season 4 and season 5, you needed to adjust. And so this was them adjusting, because clearly the Thinker didn't work in season 4. Season 4 was where the show kind of went downhill a little bit, but they were able to pick themselves back up by making these changes. And so yeah, the guest stars definitely held up the show alongside the main cast members, who are clearly really good friends as of now, because it's been like 9+ years that they've been filming this. Like, you guys don't know, if you aren't in the film industry and don't go on shoots, these shoots are tiring, and it's more than enough to do like a 2-3 week shoot of like 5 days a week and just have, you know, the weekends. But imagine doing this for 9 years straight. Like, that is insane to me. That is absolutely crazy. And they film for what, like 9 months of the year, normally if they had a 20 episode season. So it's literally like a full-time thing for 9+ years. So big respect to Grant and everyone else that has been on the show, like Candace, Danielle, Carlos, and everyone who sticked around, including Jesse L. Martin. Because as everyone's pointing out, it's a huge freaking feat. Like, 9 seasons is massive. But let's move on to that last final shot that I promised that I would go over, and you can see a photo on the screen right here. This is of Grant on the Flash set for that final day, and this is supposedly the last setup they did. And so if you guys don't know what a setup is, it's just like the shot. It's nothing complicated, and clearly this is just going to be an amazing final scene where it's like Barry running, presumably to the Flash music, and I presume it's going to be some sort of parallel to the way that the Flash started. Obviously, the big moment in the pilot episode was Barry's monologue, so I presume there is going to be some sort of ending monologue to the show, because that would come full circle. And so there's also a video online of that final shot as the camera is readied and prepared. As Grant starts running, the camera dollies in towards him as Grant runs as Barry, fully suited up in the Flash suit, and he's smiling. And it's just like a relatively short shot, but you can tell this is going to be in the landscape of Central City, and he's going to be running around the streets, and this is going to be like literally one of the final moments, and if not the very final moment of the entire series. So wow, we just got an insight as to how the Flash is going to end, and I just can't get over it. So that pretty much does it for this video, guys. Obviously links will be in the description below to all of this. And once again, a big thank you to everyone that's been sending in super thanks on these videos, and obviously participating in live streams that we do every Wednesday before the Flash. Plus also a big shout out to my members once again. You guys really are going the extra mile, and I really appreciate your support. But for now, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel. Also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. I'm uploading daily right now, as I've been saying. So if you missed any videos in the last week or so, or even beyond that, go check them out. They're all up on the channel. There is many of them with different topics. But that pretty much does it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and you can click on the top right corner of the screen to watch my latest video, and I'll catch you guys later. Goodbye.
I see red.